Hey everybody. Well, I was bored and it's 5:20, sorry, in the morning, so yeah. I decided to make a video talking about my most embarrassing stories because I've heard a couple people's and yeah, ignore that. It's just I haven't talked to my friend in a while, so that's just her and me. I am. So, anyways, here we go. My first embarrassing story that I'm going to share with you is I was first starting middle school. I was in 6th grade and I was hanging out with the popular girls. And as anyone knows, they had to be proper and they had to be like show, you know, show off all your money. So that's what I call a show. Anyways, my middle school had 2 steps from the where the line was to get your food, and then there was 2 concrete steps, and then into the huge dining area. And in the dining area was where all the tables were. And as I was walking down the stairs, I was looking for the table, and I was trying to be like precise because I didn't want them to look like I was lame and I didn't know where I was supposed to sit. So I was looking for where my friends were sitting. So as I was looking around, I didn't remember that the 2 steps were there, and I tripped and I fell. And as I fell, my tray, because we had metal trays, went sliding across the floor. And yeah, it wasn't the best thing because as soon as my tray hit the floor, food splattered on both sides of me, which hit both tables on which I fell in between, and then it went sliding and it hit somebody in the foot, and that made them trip. So it was just kind of like a dominoes effect. So that kind of sucked. And my most embarrassing story, the one that just happened last year at school, as yeah, this is the worst story you can actually think of. Okay, here goes. I'm actually going to tell you guys. My best friends know, but other than that, no. Okay, well, here goes. Okay. I had computer class, and I liked computer class. I sat next to my friends. It was kind of fun. I mean, I got to learn new things that I usually don't learn, and it helped me realize what I can do on a computer. Anyways, as soon as I was done typing my report, my teacher said, "Hey, when you're done typing, come and find me, and I want to recheck it to make sure that the printer it prints to the right printer because apparently it wasn't working at the time." Anyways, so when I was done printing, I walked over to where the door was because she had walked outside. And I saw earlier that she had gone outside. So I walked over to the door and I went to open it. And as soon as I went to open it, she was starting to back up. She had a laptop tray, which it's a computer cart, and inside of the computer cart, if you open up these doors, there's different slots for the laptops to go. And so she was backing up. So I started to back up so she wouldn't hit me. And I was going to turn the corner because there was just like the lines of the computers. And so I was going to just keep backing up. And as soon as I started backing up, my friend, which I loved, I mean, he was like, I loved him. I was just like obsessed with him. He was just like my favorite person ever. He was standing right behind me, and I wasn't paying attention because I just didn't want it to fall as soon as I just didn't want her to hit me or run into me with this huge 5 freaking ton computer tray. And so I ran into him, and he ended up falling on the floor, so his back was on the floor, right? And I tripped and I fell right on top of him like that. And so I was just like, oh my god. And instead of my friend, who was sitting right there next to us, instead of her coming over and helping me, she just started to laugh. Wait, if it was me, I would have started laughing and then helped my friend up. But yeah, I would have done the same thing. But anyways, I was laying there, and so I got up and I was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And he just started laughing because it was just like a huge joke. But it was more embarrassing for me because like it was kind of my fault that he fell. And my computer teacher just stood there laughing. She didn't even like say anything. She just started laughing at us. And so, yeah, that's my most embarrassing story. Yeah, it's kind of sucky, but it's so embarrassing because I don't take embarrassment very well. Yeah, so peace.